Hey guys, CodaBoy32 here. Check it out. Needed a pistol rack? Hell, got some wood laying around? Do it yourself. Here's how. Stand
Well, hey
by.
guys, CodaBoy32 here. Check it out. I was talking about organization a little bit ago about the magazines. Well, one of the things I did find out is I didn't want my guns just laid in there, and my safe is let's face it, I got to probably get a bigger safe. But in the meantime, one of the things I wanted to do was try to get a means of organizing my firearms just a little better and just kind of giving them a little better deal. So I'm a little handy. I like building stuff. So what I did was I went ahead and I put this thing together so it sits right on the shelf and I'm able to go ahead and store my guns. Dog. Stand by, we're going to bring it in so I can show you exactly what we did in order to build this thing. And that way you can go ahead and do this at home yourself. Very simple, cost effective. I think I've got like $2 in this thing. So stand by, we'll bring it up. All right, guys. So anyway, just to give you a close-up view of what's going on here. My poor old safe is getting pretty crowded, so I needed a better means of organizing my firearms. Now I'm probably going to end up having to build another one of these things because again, the collection's growing. Before the end of February next year, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we get as many of these bad boys as we possibly can. I know a lot of other people are out there doing the same thing. So anyway, to make a long story short, I built this because one, it's easy on the wallet, and two, it's easy to build, and three, it looks great. So let's go ahead and get started on this thing. I'll show you exactly how I built this. So I'm going to take these things out of here, set them over here to the side. All right, so guys, all it is you've got two pieces of whiteboard. You can buy these things. Sometimes you may even have them laying around the house, but essentially all it is two pieces of whiteboard. Got a couple screws up through here, and then I took my drill press and drilled these holes in an angle using these pieces of dowel. Now, one of the things I probably would have rather used is a piece of rubber-coated steel rod, which I may do down the road on the next go-around. But anyway, this sufficed really nicely, and then you just sand these off on the backside, make it nice. It's going to go in your safe. So, guys, basically that's what it looks like. But it's a good, helpful hint for you guys that are getting your collections together. You're getting a few more. And if you're sitting in the shop, this is another thing. If I do end up putting something a little bit more nicer in a future safe down the road, I can put this in the shop so I can just take my firearms, put them on there just like that. I know with the wooden dowels, it's not going to damage the bore of the barrel. And there you go, man. You got a nice little storage unit so you can store your firearms. And they keep them somewhat separate. And that way you reach in the safe, you pull the one out you want, and there you go. And you know, these things are pretty well stiff enough you can actually keep a magazine in these things, but you don't really need to. So that's it, guys. CodaBoy32. It's a little helpful hints for you guys collecting your guns. Support your boys in blue. And as always, God bless America. God bless those men and women in uniform 24/7 for our freedom, because freedom is not free. It's CodaBoy32 out.